There was a woman, when she was alone with the husband attempted marrying a second wife. She refused. The man had no choice but to follow whatever she wants. But after some time, the man died. Now, she's now in the category of widow. Eventually, because she was very young, I think the marriage was not up to 10 years. And she was willing to get married, and another man accepted to marry her. But this man was married before. And when they told the woman at home, willingly she accepted. The day the woman went to visit the other woman, she just broke down crying. They were asking her the reason, and she said, "This was what I rejected, and somebody is here accepting me." I think you have learned from that. What you are rejecting today, you may be in the position of that person asking for the same favor tomorrow. So as a woman, we don't need to be too possessive. Almighty Allah, just like it has been said, polygamy is an allowed thing. And just like Almighty Allah commanded salat and fasting and every other thing, He has commanded the men to marry 2, 3, 4 wives. The only thing is we continue to pray for our husbands, that Almighty Allah will guide them to the right choice that will put the family together. But it's not for you to stamp your feet that no, it will not happen. Then for the widows and the unmarried women around, one thing that we must know is that whether you are proposed for a second, because there are some sisters, even if she's up to 35, 40 years, she will say, "No, I don't want to be a second wife, I want a single man." You only pray for the right family need. Èèyàn lè jẹ́ ìyàwó kẹta àbí ìyàwó kẹrin kó enjoy ju oyè níyàwó kan àtọkọ kan lọ. Just pray that Allah give you the best. Whether you are second, whether you are third, whether you are fourth, it's all about ìjọ mélòó la fẹ́ lò láyé táwọn ẹ̀wọ̀n rìn. So the little time you want to use, let Almighty Allah bless it for you. And for our men, there are some men that are scared out of the fact that, oh, how am I going to manage this situation? So I think the women have to do a lot about this, if the men are sincere. Because actually, most problems that we have in our polygamous home today are caused by the men. Because they will have scattered the house before the second or the third wife arrives. By the time he has seen somebody to marry, then the wife at home is a non-entity. Kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe mọ́. Tó bá ṣe oúnjẹ bá ní ṣe oúnjẹ jáde sí i. My next wife is going to be a chef, international chef. Tó bá ṣe oúnjẹ bá àrómà ẹ̀ gan-an, ó ti yóyàn. Ó yóò ìjẹun ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ nílẹ̀. Then even ẹ mọ̀ pé kọ́mìnrin yẹn kọ́kọ́ má rí ìyàwó tó ń bọ̀. Ó ti kúrò hatred fún. So our men, we know how we do it. So if a man is actually sincere, Allah has a way of perfecting your home. So if you are able to marry 2, 3 wives, in this era, Allah will ask for it. Yes, because there are so many women around there, and some of our sisters are even descending so low to marry Christians today, out of frustration. So tó bá jẹ́ kí a ní opportunity láti fẹ́ ìyàwó méjì mẹ́ta àtórí ìtọ́ náà ẹ jẹ́ ká fẹ́ wọn. The only thing is just like our ustaz have said there. Wallahi, if you treat a woman very well, that woman will become a slave to you. Treat her very well. Let her continuously assure her that you are there for her in spite of other women that you are getting married to. And the way Almighty Allah has created the men, you have a larger heart that can accommodate 4 women. Because Almighty Allah is the one that created you. And He knows your capability. So the best thing is for us to create that thing and do it. And another thing is, if you want to marry, just double check on the widow, on the person that divorcee. Double check on them and find out that, okay, I told you divorce you. There are so many circumstances that lead women out. If you find out that the woman is innocent or doesn't have a hand in that divorce, then you are free to marry, and resting in Allah, Almighty Allah will make the path easy for us. So gbogbo ẹ̀ ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa, àti àwa tí à ń wọ́kọ, àtàwa tá a wà nílé ọkọ, àtàwa akọ tí a fẹ́ fẹ́ ìyàwó náà. And another thing is for àwa ìyàwó, lóòótọ́ Islam sọ pé kọ́kọ́ ṣe 100% nìkan lórí wa, bẹ̀tẹ̀ àwa náà a lè sacrifice. Tàbá rí pé ọkọ wa fẹ́ fẹ́ ìyàwó kejì, tá a rí pé ọmọ ìyá wa yìí ó ní need, torí pé ká fira wa náà sí position yẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ mi ni mo pé 30, tí mo pé 35 tí mi ì tí ì rọ̀kọ̀, àbí ọmọ tí mo bí ló pé 30 tó pé 35 tí ò ti rọ̀kọ̀, tó wá ríyàn kan tó wá jẹ́ tó wà lé lórí pé kò lè wá o, torí pé owó ọbẹ̀ ò kí ń pé o. And at times when you sacrifice, Allah will be enough for you, because àwa kọ́ là ń bọ́ra wa tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn ọkọ àti ìyàwó náà wọ́n ń gbìyànjú ni. Bẹ̀tà bá bẹ Ọlọ́run tá a bá jẹ́ wà sincere, Allah will be enough for you. It's not only when we have so many plenty things. And God ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, many of us men, we are able to marry 2, 3, 4 wives, but because of unnecessary expenses. A rí school tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n san 50,000 tó jẹ́ nǹkan wọn ní nǹkan tó dáa, but because of class, we take our child to 500,000 school. You don't need it. Tó bá jẹ́ pé 20,000 náà sọ tó jẹ́ tí mo pé you have seen what you want there, Allah will put his baraka in there. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wa ẹ jẹ́ ká fi bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run bá sí.